sudden, and for the public to have been told about this, and for us to have been told about this, and for this to have been brought before the council, and for us to have had the council meeting interrupted. And I believe that because of the nature of the investigation has not been defined clearly, we don't know what this investigation, the scope of it, or any of that kind of thing, who they're looking to talk to, and it says rather vaguely that they have been conducting a criminal investigation involving certain members of the Watertown City Council as well as private citizens for over a year. There's no specific time here that they started the investigation. We don't know a lot of the details of what this is. And so I believe that the scope of the investigation needs to be outlined so that we can investigate this thoroughly, completely. I have called for an investigation into this particular, what I think might be what it is that we're investigating, but there is no clear definition of what we're investigating.
For the record, there was a clear overview of what the investigation was when we were meeting back there, so I'll just note that for the record, please.
I don't believe that it's explained in this resolution, though, for the public's benefit. Okay?
If you want to get into the details for the public's benefit, we can.
Yeah, that would be good. But it's not in this resolution, so for that reason, I would like to table this until it can be better designed and better created with more details so that we understand what we're looking at in particular. Mayor, if you don't mind.
Okay.
I'm looking as to what exactly this authorizes. I mean, because certainly I don't have to authorize the New York State Police to investigate anything or anybody. They have that authority. But this allows basically people to discuss privileged information from executive sessions or attorney-client privileged
Correct. And any
discussions.
Correct. And any, essentially that, and any attorneys who may be prevented from being able to discuss the investigation on the record. This will give them the ability to do so.
I guess this is one of these where I'd have to defer to legal counsel for the council to say, what is the standing of this resolution, and is this a reasonable thing to go forward with tonight?
Can you hear me?
You had that question?
Vaguely.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. I understand the scope of the resolution. Like you said, Counselor Kimball, the state police certainly does have the right to conduct whatever investigation they want, and they don't need the council to approve that. But in order to fully cooperate, which is, I would think, in the best interest of the city, I think it's appropriate to do this. The only way that you can waive that privilege is through your vote, and so that would be the way to do it. Otherwise, the investigation would be hindered.
I'm sorry, it would be what?
Hindered.
Hindered?
Hindered.
They would have.
Anyone else?
Because our lawyers can't be compelled to give up information because they're defending or they're working in our interests, so we would have to waive that, so I understand it.
My concern is this, and I understand what you're saying, Kristen, is that we do not know the scope of this particular, all of what it is that's being suggested here, and if it involves the ethics complaint, and if it does, then I would think that we would need Tish Lynn to weigh in on whether or not this should go forward as far as a resolution, wouldn't we?
For the record, we were told in our meeting with the state police investigators that this does not involve the ethics complaint. This is completely separate from the ethics complaint.
You heard it? Okay.
They told you that a couple times.
Okay, all right. I want to make clear for the public's benefit, okay?
Okay. The public knows now, too.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad. Who was it that put this resolution together?
I put this resolution
You did?
together.
Oh, really? Okay, and when was this known?
When was this known? I put this together this afternoon.
This afternoon,
Correct.
okay. Did you also know about the investigation that was going on for the last year?
I cooperated with the authorities when they asked me questions, as any person should, as any elected official should want to.
Was this anything that you thought that maybe the council itself should have been made aware of? Mayor?
That's not my decision to make.
Who's
That's
mayor?
the,
You are the mayor, aren't you?
that's the state police's investigation
Okay.
to make.
All right, but
Or
they
That's,
felt,
that's their opinion. That's not my choice of
I
who
understand.
they would like to involve. That's
Well,
not up
it's-
to me.
It's concerning that they would make it known to you, Mayor, and not to any of the rest of us who would be targets or subjects or would be a part of this, making decisions about this particular resolution. And so for the public's benefit, this resolution was created earlier in this afternoon. And
Correct.
was there an email that was sent out that you said there was going to be another resolution that was added on tonight's agenda?
No, I brought this to you tonight. I did not email it out to anybody beforehand. I printed it
Okay.
off on my home computer and brought it with me.
Really? No, that's good. All right, so